Did you know that during the NBA bubble, Jimmy Butler started a side hustle and sold brewed coffee to other players for up to $100? The guy drinks 12 cups of coffee himself every day, so he thought to himself, why not take the cash that other players have with them in the bubble and not using due to COVID? And that's how his coffee empire was born. Jimmy Butler is not just a basketball star, he is much more. He rose from the ashes of a difficult childhood to become one of the most dominant players in the NBA. His story is one of courage, perseverance, and excellence. Jimmy was homeless for a while, sleeping on couches of his friends and relatives.
My mom kicked me out of my house, to tell the truth.
He had no money, no clothes, and no stability. He felt like he had no future. But Jimmy did not give up on his passion for basketball. Jimmy's hard work paid off when he was drafted by the Chicago Bulls as the 30th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft. He became a starter in his third season and earned his first All-Star selection in 2015. He also won the Most Improved Player award that year. He played 6 seasons with the Bulls, averaging 15.6 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game. He's been influenced by his coach, Tom Thibodeau, who helped him develop his defensive skills and leadership qualities. Thibodeau coached Butler for 5 seasons in Chicago and 1 season in Minnesota, where they reached the playoffs together. Butler credits Thibodeau for instilling a winning mentality and work ethic in him, as well as giving him the confidence to become a star. Butler has also learned from Thibodeau's mistakes, such as overworking his players and having a rigid style of coaching. Jimmy has used his experience with Thibodeau to become a better teammate and a more adaptable player who can fit in any system and thrive in any situation. He had one more mentor and a friend who helped him grow and improve his game during those early NBA seasons, Luol Deng. Deng was Butler's teammate on the Chicago Bulls for 3 seasons, and they formed a close bond on and off the court. Deng taught Butler how to be a professional and how to lead by example. He also encouraged Butler to be confident and aggressive and to play with passion and joy. Butler credits Deng for being a big influence on his career, and he still keeps in touch with him. They even reunited briefly in 2016 with the Miami Heat. Butler considers Deng as his brother, and he's grateful for everything he's learned from him. After being traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2017, where he was reunited with Coach Thibs, he helped the Timberwolves end their 13-year playoff drought in 2018, but he also clashed with some of his teammates and management over their work ethic and commitment and was eventually dealt to the Philadelphia 76ers in November of that year. Jimmy played well for the Sixers, averaging 18.2 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. He helped them reach the Eastern Conference semifinals in 2019, and that was when Kawhi Leonard decided it was time to make magic happen. But after that season, things went downhill. When it was time for contract extensions, the team preferred to give the big extension to Tobias Harris and was kind of reluctant to commit to Butler as they were not sure about the value he could bring to the team. With that, Jimmy Butler decided to leave the 76ers and join the Miami Heat, while Tobias Harris re-signed with the 76ers on a massive 5-year, $180 million contract.
Tobias Harris over me?
And the rivalry reached a boiling point when they faced each other on the court. The Heat beat the 76ers in a close game, and Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris got into a heated exchange of words during the game. They had to be separated by their teammates and coaches. Jimmy found his perfect fit with the Heat, who shared his culture of hard work, grit, and accountability. He became the leader of a young and hungry team that surprised everyone by reaching the NBA Finals in 2020. Jimmy averaged 22.2 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 6 assists per game in the playoffs, and had some of the best performances of his career against the Los Angeles Lakers in the finals. He recorded 2 triple-doubles in Game 3 and 5, including a historic 40-point, 11-rebound, 13-assist masterpiece in Game 3 that gave the Heat their first win of the series. But did you know that Jimmy Butler has a coffee empire? Yeah, you heard that right. The Miami Heat star is not only a 4-time All-Star and NBA finalist, but also a coffee connoisseur and entrepreneur. He started his own coffee business during the 2020 NBA bubble when he realized that there was a high demand for quality coffee among his fellow players. He found his own French press, grinder, and beans, and set up a makeshift coffee shop in his hotel room. He even made a menu with different prices of different brews, ranging from $20 to $100 per cup. He called his business Bigface Coffee after his nickname. Butler's passion for coffee didn't end with the bubble. He continued to grow his brand and expand his customer base. He partnered with some of the best roasters in the world, such as Intelligentsia and La Colombe, to source his beans. He also launched his own website where he sells Bigface Coffee merchandise such as mugs, shirts, hats, and hoodies. He even has his own YouTube channel where he showcases his coffee making skills and interviews other celebrities who love coffee. Some of his guests have included Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, and Mark Wahlberg. Butler's coffee empire is not just a hobby or a side hustle, it's a reflection of his personality and work ethic. He loves coffee because it gives him energy and focus, but he also loves sharing it with others and making them happy. He said in an interview that he wants to make Bigface Coffee a global brand and open up cafes around the world. He also wants to use his platform to support social causes and give back to the community. He's already donated some of his profits to various charities such as Feeding America and the Social Change Fund. He also shows us that we can have some fun and make a positive impact on the world at the same time. So next time you need a caffeine boost, why not try some Bigface Coffee? You might just feel like an NBA superstar yourself. Jimmy Butler is a man of many passions off the court. He loves to play chess, listen to country music, and collect wine. He says all these things help him relax and focus and that he enjoys learning about different things. He also has a wine cellar in his house where he keeps bottles from all over the world. He says that wine is a way of expressing himself and connecting with others. He likes to share his wine with friends and family and sometimes even with his opponents after a game. Jimmy is also a savvy investor off the court. He's invested in several companies besides his coffee brand that align with his passions and values, such as gaming and wellness. Some of his notable investments include Performance Tea, a company that makes functional teas with natural ingredients to boost energy, recovery, and focus. Butler is a fan of their products and joined them as an investor and advisor in 2020. Ladder, a health and wellness company that offers personalized supplements, nutrition advice, and fitness coaching. Butler partnered with the Ladder in 2019 and has been using their products to optimize his performance and health. Esports Entertainment Group, a company that operates online platforms for esports betting, gaming tournaments, and fantasy leagues. Butler became a shareholder and ambassador for the company in 2021 and has been promoting their services to his fans and fellow gamers. Jimmy Butler is an example of an athlete who is leveraging his fame, fortune, and influence to build a diverse portfolio of investments that reflect his interests and goals. He's always looking for new opportunities to grow his wealth and impact the world of business and entertainment.